Odem yema ashafo ennaitefo nyina akwaba emfambra ewiaber ebusia kase akan kase ebo wo kasa efree yezefien men studio do blogono upper class school junction ewo enensem yetintima yezefie dosomo ende ewiaber is okotwi kobreman not opeti woman Ghana yene mantam edunsia ena yene abatompesha do beye ahebe ne dueso nsia no ena ya aboaboa no na ya sondo kranjen yeyi apapa wo no yede ebosum de ewiaber ebusia kase akan kase ebo ensam no za odimu akoton ebi enyene de ende da Ghana mampanyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama wa padwumezi bi hutama ebusia yede ne nchemu ebro wo ensam foforo nso no chiamen no woman Ghana mbrehye badwumufie watu oye yewra afanyo makin oznama oye abedwokufu awo man Ghana mbrehye badwumufie ban ben na waya ebusia no so ebete wakase eboyimo na when people want presidential primaries abokodunu mu no onamdo ema yewra kojo opono kroma no so akansem bi ede afa yewra odafa NPP presidential primaries eno ho enti no so yebedi ho enkomo na ekonsam foforo mu nso da Gamashi eda de sade atu abananyim de onhwe na Jamestown fishing abono womo onyedwuma ensam no ebinim kan ho ena ya aboabo na mazebosum de ewiaber ebusia kase akan kase yebo asada enkoma Big Family Multimedia Institute BFM Store Trustees Network Group Center for Trade and afeso ahoto AA Constructions Works and one obo mechi dom makasebe mutum mede ebro okin Kenya morsumu ende ewiaberi izun amejedo aranyen ejata kobana dono na from ejata kokko school time was porcupine afe jebrei na manfa ensamno ninchiremu emom Ghana mampanyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama and da opa dwumezi bi hotam a oboboa ama ekwaye onsam etumegina brane ewo man Ghana ha na dwumedi eye vegetable development project na chede atosode ho ndama kote no eno mampanyin yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama opa hotam ewo ahafo mantom na ekopo emu ahafo mantom mase ye kane atosode ho nyama so a ewo so wudimu etintima pa enti onamdo emo mampanyin Mahama ode kan dwumedi ho de obhwe na de medwumedi we tuma pa hotam ewo ho meso bobo me kwayesam etum ejina brane
expand large scale and smallholder to production of tomatoes, onions and peppers using improved seed varieties and modern agronomic practices. Strengthen the entire value chain from input supply and production to aggregation, storage, processing and marketing. To create dignified, predictable jobs, especially for young people, women, and persons with disability. To provide irrigation infrastructure required for all year-round production. At the heart of this plan is a simple, undeniable truth. Without water, vegetable production cannot thrive. Without year-round production, we cannot achieve food security or reduce our imports. This is why irrigation development forms the backbone of the Vegetable Development Project and our overall Feed Ghana project. The Vegetable Development Project will deliver solar-powered irrigation systems covering 60 hectares of land across 6 communities. And the communities are Kukum, Nobeko, Dantano, Sankore, Asebrim, and Kwapong. These installations will provide reliable water supply, low energy costs based on solar solutions, reduce carbon emissions, and ensure climate resilience. Mfide ayede ba yede tools yo no e di ewia e na ye djuma enti oni ECG eni asembia
Yetwa and some no do na and some from no Chamenyin no man Ganam share bedumufie Yera Alban Bagbin Sumana Kingsford on also etebrim Yera afanyo makin or yedum kuma mbadanu nyi wa man Ganam share bedumufie osansu ojinamode madesha wo efutu abatum peshato wo infimfunu mantomu and prempem nika say wo ne kopemu e wo privilege committee fu enim metre abajoku a obototo nanu e wo nsam bi ho na Yera Alban Bagbin Sumana Kingsford August for mine Ghana Mbeshe Bedwomufie no eno richemu dem wojina Ghana mambra oye parliament wono oye standing order 341 standing order 34-1 ono eno wojina do na wotebimu na akọ ne nine dem oye Bokun Central Mbeshe Bedwomini ena dom kesemba da no nyi metre majority leader enwo na bieni wo be complaining was the man ono Alban Bagbin Efan Yera Alexander afanyo makin home enti obandamana ono de onyi tumi de bia botwena so enti odo no kupo emu ewo privilege committee metre abedeku obotwena no ano na wetumi kupo emu wekuki insem bi ano enti pepe de oyada wasn't alcohol.
We complete the standing orders and the governing principles. I am satisfied that the matter raised prima facie implicates the dignity and institutional integrity of this House. Pursuant to Order 34-1, I therefore refer the matter, the complaint lodged by the Honourable Member for Bokun Central and the Majority Leader to the Committee on Privileges and Immunities for examination, inquiry, investigation, and report to the House. The committee is directed to 1. Ascertain the relevant facts giving rise to the complaint, including the action taken by the House and by the Honourable Member concerned. 2. Review those actions taken within the framework of our standing orders and the applicable protocols of the ECOWAS Parliament. 3. Determine whether the conduct, if established, constitutes contempt of Parliament or a breach of privilege under Orders 30 and 31A. And 4. Make appropriate recommendations to the House for its consideration. In conclusion, honourable members, whatever our political differences, the authority of Parliament rests on a shared commitment to respect its decisions and uphold the integrity of its processes. Allegations that a member has disregarded a decision of this House must therefore be examined with fairness, constitutional fidelity, and a clear regard for the institutional independence of Parliament. I urge
na ebusia nechi no Yera oye Alban Bagbin Sumana Kingsford osanso kase biem na to gwari chem dem se yehwe oye dan dwade oye Tamale High Court woni atambe wubui dem oye Pandai abatum peshado oye Mbreshe Bedwomufo aban wotowe no wonsan enkonkoto no biem no na ahye edom kase wo manga na Mbreshe Bedwomufo a wo hyembre bi dem se obandam da ena onede enwo nipa no gboto chema wom dem no odo okofie o send court asha dem mama o mama Mbreshe Bedwom na mmom December bosom ne dozi kan no wo gboto aba no ansa oba Mbreshe Bedwom ni dem nsem mu nam da ma edom kasa se asami bi si ewo omanpanyin da omanpanyin we twem kọ na naru na koku fado na penado ebisi ema Yera Jason Kwesi Jache James Mbreshe Bedwom ne de ma adesha wo Ablekuma North Mbreshe Bedwom no de ma adesha wo oye Asen Fosu metre Asen Central ne sansam ye obe yade ene wo chemu dem ensam arokodo no ontwa ye kra nti obeya nke Yera Matthew anyindam one share na omo onko fie se what abani we no dinkunyum asena bemrehye bodwemu fie wendi nkunyum so da nod na asam ekobe bi ododo kom na ona na modo ema yewra album bagwin so man Kings for the chem de bi da ontum on declare egwa vacant da na emom se what abani wie na se yewra oye Matthew Anyindam odi nkunyim a na wa aba befe na egwa wendi nkunyim a na we hu de wendi nkunyim entono ontum ye de madno enti yewra Matthew Anyindam de ekwan wo de obaba ho obaba mrehye badwemu fie ho na wa aba na wetum edi nsam ahodo na da bibi obem mrehye bia no ode ne ho behyemu ebi.
Ruling of the Thermal High Court was delivered on the 24th of November 2025. The statutory 7-day stay therefore remains in force until 1st December 2025. During this period, the High Court's ruling cannot form the basis for the Speaker to instruct the clerk to notify the Electoral Commission that the primary seat is vacant. However, members, is therefore premature to say that the Honorable Matthew Anyindam is disqualified from entering and participating in the proceedings of the House. While this period still falls within the 7 days mandatory stay of execution of the order.
Yet one some no do one some fufrumo yako NPP osun kokroko no amayokun wan akache na oye mrehye bedwemini zema de hyewo ofuase ayeribi abatumpehyedo wo epoye mantomu yewra kojo opan nkroma ono ena mprempen wakasa no de chem dem se yehwe ntentemu a oreben NPP amayokun mu a ontwa ye kura na mprembebre no bi wo onyi ayem hyehye emfama amayokun no na onemu no kasa no oya mfoto bi mu de ehwe ayemfo nwoma no itiri ebasa ne nchemu edunsia meche 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 16 ose ebonom ene bra onyin King Solomon no dama brenu mu no nyansa yakopon do me no eyi eye ne nso yo do dikan na ose abra King Solomon impeyinfu kupon mu nanyim no mbesiafo bi no ose kuni bewu ekolo se oyemeba iso oyemeba ana King Solomon hunde da mayem hyehyɛ baten we na kyɛ baten yi ebe ɛyɛ ne banom na ne nyina no ɔka ekosi dɛ na kyɛ de yɛ amanfo bi wa NPP amayokunu mu a ɛwɔ no wunya yɛ abadai ana wunya yɛ hyehyɛ ɛmfa ma amayokunu ɔde titimu ɛna wɔdere ba amayokunu ma ne nyina no ɔntwa yɛ ɛmo gyina do ɔda mensemi editugwa wa abra wɔbɔ wɔn promise ho ntoa na wɔguda wɔtoto wɔn anom baba kɔn wɔfa da wɔbɔto aba nyame yɛ adoma afe apeme bien na eduonu nsia wɔ January bosom na da otodo eduesa kromu
medemo beko 1 Kings 3:16 ahemfo nwoma edikan etre miensa enchichemu dunsia kukurudu ehɔ na ɔhen na yɛfrɛ no Solomon no ɛma mienu ɛpre akwara ho Oba na ne ba ewu no obeka kire ohen ne se onye den onfa sekan no onye den ontwa akwala ne mumienu na Bible say ohen Solomon Yankopon ma ne nyansa otena ase no ohun se nia eye ne ba no ono no wa badaye enti ompese akwala ne yebe den bitwam enti ne oka se da bi mepekroye meme ntwam no ono no hin Solomon bua se akwalai ne ba odino yemfema no abibia me ne mudi nkomo se abato obreso a fa wani to fom na hwe wonu ma ejina nyina nkomo a omudi ube o se bi mu nkomo no eye nkomo a ede enkabom ene ekroye ene ekan ko eba ebi mu nkomo no te se oba na o Bible no mu se yemfa seka anye den yentwa akwala no mienu kuhudu
Ebusia yetwa ensam no do na yewura doctor ya Osei Educhum ono eyembrehye bedweminism adehia wo bosomtwe abatom pesiato osanso to franka edama osanso reper franka 2 MNPP amayoku no na ono ena wasa no nto oboase olobo no ntwe ena okopem auditu gwarechem dem nyame yadom na se woto aban mobile mampanyina amanfumba na wako free SHS na wuwie na wotetifie na wonko school no ye wobi mu so wo so wako school de wie bepem the Mabre University Camp no nya sika na wako bi na sanyame ya dom na Ghana foto aba na wo de mission nsa dom bembe ye omampanyin e wo man Ghana ha na dwuma kro ba ye eda abo mission dem ono no or the free free university education na odreba na chede iwie SHS am Eko University am enya de buche once the mpo inche kaprempo odremo free na akọ na amawo na wote fe na wonya sukuru nko no wetum akọ school
awa yo ko high school ye don go high school on so mu ye be won ye do mu ti o en kwala ye engineer ha o ma ye engineers senyamia en go mu ti o wa pass kama na so na eso yen ejemo kokko so empediam subu dabi engineer me ya say ye the senior high school abadia ye the free university baba obi bɛ sɔ sɛ yɛ bɛ tumi ama bonzo sɛ wɔn ti free senior high school a wɔbɛ ti free university ɔn sɛ free senior high school ɛka esi ewu yɛ aduane no university nso yɛnfiri di hɔ naanị NDC ba wɔn bɛ sɛ yɛn mpala no bɔ wɔn sɛ stress free level 100 scholarship sɔm level 100 no. One make school fees. One must start the school fees here. Them so we are making me and the free university. One make it for that. We are calling now to pay another. Okay, so I say, two men people. If you are not a woman, we need it. They have school fees at the university. No, what's the name?
Yadamo ewo campaign ho ensensemia when people amayoko na so ne ye na doctor ya Osei Educhum no nsamara eno rutweku na onamdo ema dwaben NPP ositini oho no ozatugwa achem dem yewura ya Osei Educhum kwanya ofadro oye ne campaign no oye kwan bi odem soronko odem fua size bi enyiwo obi enyiwo teda on da onezori no odin kabom pa ena odreba NPP amayokunum osanso edreba oman Ghana
ekwa yeto abani wia ntokware nkoto abani nipa adwere ye koto abani wia yenu ya no yesa kan ho abom na bibi nya bia no yakwa mechi nti so oba na so be campaign na so de assembly postate wantwie ne kasa twitwie ne ne ade a no so on party we be koyani if you really to so ba ye ni kasa ye ni bibia mu no edaboko bibia ni wa ya okan ense ekofa twitwi anase ntokwa bi edi aba ndi e be really to mase se candidates ni na ko nkubi so na so mutimi kasa se eye campaign se ya I think say NPP party no ebitimi afa tuma pa efra 2028 no wetimi akoyanim wetimi win election ready can call my friend saying STEM school and you wetimi amaye ebre no so a wetimi di amaye o ready to go o ye ni aya konta gabe no free nko free gabe na say wa buy now so no see en so ye money ni tie ana me yiri free e ba ni yiri kro fon so aye dey afen they say we are konta of the luta na ba ko we na luta no eme so what you be out Maluta ka won to mama ka se se bia na che Maluta ko bi abro ba ba se we bia Maluta bia we home match ni e mo en ko ko se mo ọmọ ìjọba pa mo ń ṣẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀nìmọ̀nyà mo ń ṣẹ́wọ̀n amúkú èmi ẹ̀nìmọ̀nyà na mo ń tún àpapọ̀ ẹ̀ na sẹ̀yẹ̀ ń kọ̀ bí etí yẹ ẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ mínísítà ẹ̀bẹ̀ kúrò so ẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àmì nà ń bí ọmọ ẹ̀mú ní ìyẹn ni. Ènìwé yẹ òbí à na odi n'akyi biara no kájọ sẹ o na mi kọ asẹm paa nanso wéé di ẹ̀mí ẹ̀mí fi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ yìí edwuma ọ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n mi ẹ̀yẹ edwuma bi wọ́n mi ẹ̀ntọ́ àbàbà yẹ̀bẹ̀hwẹ́ mu yí ọ̀pẹ bi aso yẹ̀bẹ̀hwẹ́ mu yí ọ̀pẹ bi aso chairman aluta so aha bìbí a ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ mẹ́ta bìbí a yẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹ mọ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ntì yà á mẹ́sẹ̀ mu ayé tatoɔ ni sɛ January 31st ní da so 4.
Yɛtoa kaseɛbɔ no do na ɔyɛ ɔsotenani anapɛyi nipa ɔda Ghana Union Traders Association ano Owura Clement Boaton ono enoda to aban nyim dey aban ka dey odimedi bi baba wo friend rationalization e wo port to ho na ono ka sna ochem dey aban nhwe non tackle oye takeover okodo we retail sectors no mu ansana wa hwedeme rationalization port taxes no ho.
Yeah, aban everyday when you can say or can be say or the artificial intelligence port now or the ababe boost the revenue collection of the government, because when we say there are issues of misclassification and then under invoices a port, and because of that in Japan the expected revenue na yes you are saying say aban the urban or promises or bar obey be a friend duty rationalization but say we need duty rationalization na we introduce AI as my first priority no there let me say many finance minister no engagement na discuss the issue of rationalization of duties and sana say AI no AI number because ICOMS already a system and ICOMS there is no problem one buy a bit boost to the government revenue, but fine if you want to go into the details of it there then I say duty rationalization I say no about and sana AI no
education trying to educate for more marketplaces any Ghanaians no be access. So there was specific aspects of the retail which is reserved for Ghanaians. So PBT say petty trading, retail in the marketplaces, those are reserved for Ghanaians. Oh, me to make cassette. I see myself an answer being changed, but problem with what I was saying to me transfer na any mubuta for you juma near finding solution because solution no mubuta for now and it be so what by fab na adie papa e ha dwen pa ne awofo a income our retail trade no or no yan hwe ya we say so we hwe China town China EU China they keep on expanding we more so machine no ne adwuma no eka hye it will be shown no you see we almost ko biebu sunyane we dey hwe sunyane economy no etesen na we ko bie China mo ni bia tu atese economy we mo edwanu no dia na we so beton ya nhwe antu sisa mesi ebedu fie nu fie sia ekopim du be edu no na ye ni dwanu bi so ma take about 60% of the market share
bia omo beti anase any initiative bia omo pin say betimi aboama 24 economy na timi agina no enya aban we nko aban beba nyina betimi akoso na atoa so se be aga na to so betimi akeka yen ho amopa nyumre eni bebia ra wo sikro mountains eni pe ekoba adwuma ekoso na o ma no so timi anyi intentem so omo so omo do omo agim ti aban so ani gi ho aban ni so na da aban so wo so ye bia aboa omo bia no ye be ya aboa omo ko di adan se ye dan yin pa omo timi na aban na ja ma omo fro omo timi
enti Dr. Clement Boaton ono penipa oda Ghana Union Traders Association ano on tenenka one nejmayefo na wana washas ni bi no na ete wonka no yetuado na yekopemu ewo Jamestown a Gamashia owo ho no odatu go achem de oye Jamestown Fishing Hub a wugbe ya no no bepem the madre djuma nkodo owo wegbe ya no de ekodro mebati kwe odenche obumo na aloboleme na chede nkanka se di wodututu waso benkum ni fana anyifa nyinada enti ende Gamashia acha adata abanim de opo ne chawada kotojogu fom won gbagbo fai ofanne ba fe hanu onu nti won bra na won babua na onye djuma kama no no sumbua na bibia enkoye
yabo mokpa game fe fai mokpa mare fai ake Jamestown Fishing Hub gbe ni kanon fishing hub ni oje ko fun wala ke kan fe no ni woni kan fe no ni pe ka wa fe mo ba ka jeni aba gbele na fe fe o amma emotion bí a ní wọlé lóní o wọlé lóní ààrẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọlé bọ́nà àfi ọ̀lẹ̀ wọlé náà àbọ̀ ní tún ní ọjọ́ wọlé ní túmọ̀ àbọ̀ pọ́nì yóò jẹ́ ní bí àná ní mọ̀ṣì wọ́n pa máa lọ ẹ̀fà ẹ̀ wọ́n pa kàpó àbí ikẹ̀ mo fẹ́ mo ní kọ́ ọ̀rí kò fara kẹ́ àmà ní àkíyá ní túmọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ní àmà náà ní bàrá ní túmọ̀ bá máa ìmọ̀lẹ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì jẹ́ jẹ́mẹ̀jọ dín náà ẹ̀yẹ̀mí ọ̀bẹ mọ̀kúmẹ́wò mí ni ìyànà ẹ̀jẹ̀.
And we believe Akeshi, this Jamestown Fishing Hub, when it is fully implemented, there is going to bring job opportunities to the people of Gamashu. Wamanga, bi wabanani chumoni wachu. Wafen wali Akeji achunye. A send out to a larger people, the nation at large. Mami bi ni Gamashi ni bi bananu chumo amechu. Wabi ni wabafokeje wasehu bananu chumo amechu. Agbene wa mami me ni amechu olowe ni chumo amemu amebana chumo amechu. E wongamo aloshe fio ni keje wa minister Denji Akeshi. Wabakwa wafen fai. Kedromo afe wo no ni chumo ne ebayi emuwe. Ejemi Kebu, we have a collective responsibility with the traditional leaders and Gamashi Development Agency to preserve historical sites, safeguard intangible heritage, and ensure that cultural narratives are respected in the harbor's design and usage. We will also integrate the harbor into national tourism marketing campaigns, encouraging tourists to explore Jamestown's unique blend of heritage, food, music, and festivals such as Homowo and the Chalewote Street Art Festival.
Enti paying for Jamestown. Na Ghana oye busumi a yetwemi yede ya yesori ante asan papa ni 9 de oba pain na odikan ewo man Ghana ha wofro no her excellency Nana Kunedu Ajeman Rollins odaya wan sir wetunanem ewo ansieto na obayare wo sam kasepa de mo man Ghana ema Ghana yedi abopo yedi chada yentumi ni dimpo yentumi ni yetumi anumunsu osane yema mekor a ye wono ono so efi ewiase awerehum enti endei ena mpayinfo ebusuam ena omani wakwa asetena de ende ena wapa no krabe wode no be se otwediampon basa yadrom onyankopon ensa na nayi ni mu no wakodo ewo Independence Square ewo ena dwumedi ekodo na ende yade wo yedwumedi no emba ekogina mu eka wone arewosam wodi adanse efa won mame eho
by the children led by Kimathi Rawlings. Mom, you live with a conviction that shaped both our family and the country. Yours was the consummate life of a tireless patriot, a woman who loved her country and celebrated it every opportunity she got. No problem was too small for you to personally tackle, and no problem was too small for you to personally tackle, and no solution was ever out of your expertise. You refused the idea that a woman existed only to be dependent on their husbands. You carved out your own mission, and as president of the 31st December Women's Movement, you ignited a force that transformed the landscape of women's rights and education that still resonates today. The movement established about 1,000 early childhood development centers, advanced adult literacy, set up income-generating activities, and led legal reforms granting inheritance rights to women. Your conviction and insistence on action gave courage to the countless women and inspired a nation's democratic process. You lived a life of remarkable courage and resilience, Mom. You lived with an energy that was both generous and exacting, both full of knowledge and mystery. Time spent with you was always a lesson. To those who knew you, you were a visionary with sharp instincts. You had a way of seeing possibilities others missed. You brought hope to the end of every day, even through the sheer intensity of it all. Our Father trusted you completely because you had an unfailing ability to perceive purpose and possibility. You discerned readiness long before he did. Your vision and strength reflected in every milestone he reached. You were far more than a right hand. You were strategic, clear-minded, and unwavering. You were strategic, clear-minded, and unwavering. You and Dad were in truth one another's partner. You were one another's pillars. As a mother, you were our protector, our advocate, our confidant, and most importantly, our friend. As a grandmother, you were incredible. You were funny, generous, playful, wise, strict, trendy, and above all else, kind. You always found time for your grandchildren and understood each of them with remarkable insight. Your witty
Enti ebusia mesmo contribute no. Say yan mo fuya ena okojan wo contribute ya. Mame ne hina bobo tribute no mu. Without form boko edamene eyi yarewo sampa mesmo waka we do mame no wa dance kama wa bobo ne spectacles na de na oyarewo ye papa. Her Excellency Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins, may your soul rest in perfect peace. Deye, nyame emfa wokra ensie ye, kwapem de be hie mu biom ewo paradise. Ebusunya aha ena embre no ba makwan ma mede oye ewiaber ebusunya kase akan kase ebo no medi ebesi amom. As a then Kwama Big Family Multimedia Institute, BFM Store, Trustees Network Group, Center for Trade, NFSO, Ahunto AA Construction Works, and one Obomechi Drop, and they are pretty, and Makasiwe, yet to me at Babosumokasa Efrido. The Maranso make our day, Akosia at the pa, Eko Jemutatintanam, Obway, and Mananso, Yade Kasiwe, Yade Babosumokasa Efrido. Baby will be also a shade knitting, Yankupon on show, na on count the abo and mayan suit make us a beabo. Edia Mejedo Aranyan. Ejata Kobana. Dodona for Mediata Coco. School time was porcupine. Mosodo na ye denyum ne du twem nansana no de menwumi enko emfama na kunedu Ajima Rollins na busuafo ena mba